Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. And today I'm going to be telling y'all 6th grade advice or just 6th grade in general.
Pulling up outside of magic. Low when I'm ripping the plastic. Low when I'm popping the elastic. 777 on the deck. You ain't never hear nobody so nasty. Georgia, please. You know that I'm keeping it ratchet. That nigga gave me his heart.
Yeah, and this is also just stuff that I wish people would have told me before entering 6th grade or just my whole year in 6th grade in general. I wish they would have just told me something that I could be looking forward to or something I would know going into 6th grade. And I also just want to put this out there. Y'all will have fun in 6th grade. 6th grade is so far the best year I've had. It was fun. It had its ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I was always looking forward to going to school. So the first topic is basics. Don't really think it's bad because it's really all that. Like, it's not that bad. It's really not bad at all. It really depends on the school you go to, honestly. The teachers, the people you surround yourself with. It really depends on all that. It's also not Disney. It's not like the Disney movies. So please don't go to 6th grade thinking, oh, it's going to be like the Disney movies, because it's really not. It's honestly not. Also, go there to have fun. Go there to make friends. Go there to just enjoy yourself. Have fun and learn at the same time. It's really all you have to do. That's all you really need to be focusing on. Honestly, just be there. Be you. Please do not change for nobody. The next topic is friends, y'all. Friends is when everything shifts. 6th grade is when all the friends shift. I really don't know how to explain it, but when everybody starts to show their true colors and how they really are towards you. And sometimes they're not all that good. So please just be careful when it comes to making friends. Also, y'all, be mindful with who you surround yourself with, because if you're surrounding yourself with people who's always getting into fights, people who's always in trouble in ISS 24/7, what else? Just being that in general, people are going to think that that's what you do because that's who you surround yourself with. And when honestly, 9 times out of 10, that's not you. And I really do hope it's not you. I really do hope that you're not out there being bad like your friends or people that you surround yourself with. Also, y'all, it's always good to be a good friend no matter what. No matter if your friend is your sometimes friend. Now, it's always okay to put your foot down, but at the end of the day, be a good friend. It's good to be nice to people because at the end of the day, you never know when you're going to need that person. So you always be nice to like your friends that you talk to sometimes, the friends you really don't like, the friends that you not really hang around, the friends that you hang around every day. Just be a good friend to everyone. Even be a good friend to people you don't even know. I promise you, once you do that, the school year goes by so smooth. It's really nothing like this. It's so smooth. Another thing is peer pressure. Peer pressure starts to happen a lot in middle school, starting 6th grade. So for an example, not saying that this has happened to me or anybody I know so far, but this is a sample that a lot of people use. For an example, vapes, hitting vapes in the bathroom and stuff like that. If you don't want to do that, put your foot down. That is one thing that you need to do, is put your foot down no matter what. Like even if it's just so simple as cussing. If it's simple, it could be that simple. It could be throwing litter on the floor. If you don't want to do that, put your foot down. Be like no. It's okay to say no. It's always okay to say no. But if you don't want to vape, or if you don't want to do whatever your friend is peer pressuring you to do, just let it be known. It's okay to say no. And if they threaten you with that little, oh, well, we can't be friends if you do that, that is totally fine. That is a-okay. You don't have to be their friend. I promise you, there's better friends out there. That also goes with the friends thing. There's better friends out there. There's people that's going to actually treat you the way you should be treated. They're not going to try to manipulate you. They're not trying to gaslight you later. They're not going to do anything to you. A real friend would never do that. So that's another thing. The next topic is going to be classes, y'all. Depending on where you stay, for my local, y'all, we have 7 classes. I don't know if it's like that for where y'all are, but where I'm at, we have 7 classes. So it is very important that you get on top of your game this year. For an example, me, classes, it wasn't all that hard for me. Like I said, I went to school, got my work done, and had fun. And not necessarily got my work done, but I still did my work. I turned my work in time. That is very important. Turning your work in on time, it gives a good look on you towards the teacher, especially during you should do it all throughout the year, but especially during the beginning of the school year, that is a very good look on you if you're turning your work in. Especially if you can multitask, if you can talk to your friends and play around with your friends and turn your work in on time, that is a very good look on you. So not saying y'all should do that, but that's a good look on you if you can do both of those. Also, get to class on time. Please get to class on time, because where I am at right now, if we don't get to class on time, that is what we call tardy. I don't know if everybody does that, but we have tardies. And if you get so many tardies, I think it was 3. Yes, if you get 3 tardies, you get ISS, and I'm sure nobody wants ISS. Another topic is also ISS. Y'all, ISS is not the place to be, y'all. For me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did have ISS, but I want y'all to be better than me. I really do want y'all to be better than me, because last year I did make some mistakes that I do regret, but please be better than me. And what I'm fixing to say is not a flex whatsoever, but I did have ISS quite a few times, and the only reason why I feel like it wasn't that bad is because, one, it really depends on what ISS teacher you have, how your ISS teacher is, and 2, it was not that bad for me because my grandma was the ISS teacher. So it wasn't really all that bad, and she was the type of ISS teacher that was gonna make you laugh no matter what. She was gonna love on you and all that. So ISS is not really the place you want to be, for real. The next topic is going to be grades. This one is also very important because y'all now have 7 classes, and and 6 of those classes count really bad. They do count. Only one of your classes don't count, and that's first period. And I don't know, but where I'm from, I heard that they might change that and they might grade you first period, but I'm not completely sure of that. But you get graded for 6 different classes, so it's very important that you try your best, go hard, do everything you can to get good grades, whether that's cut people off, whether that's take time out of your day to study. And studying is gonna help you. I promise you, you might not want to, but those study guides your teachers be giving you, they really do help. Save your study guides. I'm telling y'all, because they give you a end of the year test, and it's not even a state test, it's the end of the year test, and that will bring your grade down to the point where you fail the whole 6th grade if you fail that. So keep y'all study guides. I promise y'all, that's what helped me with my end of the year test. I'm sure I'm at a 95. I'm at a 95. So grades are very, very, very important, y'all. It's very important that you stay on top of them, because one mistake ends it all. One D, I'm not necessarily gonna say D, but a D can ruin it. A F, one semester you get an F in 1 quarter, or 1 semester you have failed the whole 6th grade. There's no coming back from that. So yes, 6th grade grades are very important, and you need to take those seriously, because not only, and like PE and electives, they technically, you can fail those and still pass technically, but that's not good for your what is it called, your GPA. It's not good for your GPA. It brings your GPA down. So therefore, when you go to 7th grade in high school, if your GPA is low, you can't play sports. So that's why it's just good to do good in all your classes. But technically, if you want to pass, I would suggest focusing real hard on your core classes, because honestly, if you have PE, if you're like me and you have PE, all you really have to do is just bring tennis shoes. I promise you, that's the easiest class. Just bring tennis shoes and cooperate with what your PE coach is telling y'all, and a easy 80. So y'all, the next topic is going to be relationships. And what I have to say, a lot of people might be mad or disagree with me, but this is honestly just how I feel about relationships in the 6th grade. And I feel like some of y'all, if y'all really sit down and listen to what I have to say and let me cook, y'all might understand too. So I honestly feel like 6th grade relationships do not count. I honestly feel like they do not count whatsoever, because I just feel like we're just doing, at this age, we see everybody else doing it, we feel left out. Oh, well, let me just date such and such, because first of all, such and such is cute, such and such is this, such and such is that, such and such is plays, such and such plays this sport, such and such does that sport, such and such is cute, he does this for me, she does that for me, she makes me laugh, he makes me kiki, my mom likes him. That's really what we're looking for when it comes to relationships. That's honestly what we're looking for. I honestly feel like they do not count, those relationships. And honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I only dated a good 3 people the whole school year. And towards the end, I was single. Towards the end, like after Christmas, after Christmas, I dated 1 person after that. And I was done for the rest of the school year. And honestly, those were my happiest days. You really do not need in a relationship in 6th grade. It's really going to slow you down. And honestly, please believe me when I say listen to your mother when she says relationships are pointless. When she says you're not ready for a relationship, please listen to her, because I really wish I really listened to my mom, because 6th grade is also another when your brain really just starts to think about the whole world differently. And my heart was just so broke after those breakups. So yes, I honestly feel like relationships are pointless. You don't need them. Focus on your school, focus on your friends. Just go to school, have fun, do what you're supposed to do, and please be respectful to the teachers. That's all you need to focus on when it comes to 6th grade. Now, I don't know, you could do it. I don't know. You can try a relationship 7th grade, but when I tell you 6th grade relationships are really just pointless, they waste your time. It's like really no. The next one that I want to talk about is drama. And it's really mostly for the girls. You don't really hear boys having drama like that for real, unless it's behind their cousins or something. And once again, girls are behind that. So how I feel about drama, honestly, just stay out of it. Don't go back and tell such and such says this, especially if you don't have nothing to do about it. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to get caught up. You're the one that's going to have to say your part. And 9 times out of 10, because you're being messy, you've lied about something to such and such. You added a little sprinkle to it. That's usually how it starts. And no shade, but that's usually how it starts for real. You sprinkle something on it that made it bigger than it really was, or you made it sound like it was worse than what it really was. And now it's just this big thing, all because such and such said their hair was just a little bit frizzy. And you went back and told such and such girl, such and such said your hair was tore up from the floor up. And y'all, please do not mind my voice. But such and such said you was tore up from the floor up. And you need your hair redone like ASAP last Friday. When really all they said was their hair was just a little bit frizzy. You see what I'm saying? It's really... And then another thing, girls tend to start things because they're bored. I promise y'all, before this, still... When I was in 6th grade, I didn't really talk to people like that for real. But still, first day of school, I don't know nobody for real but the people I went to VPK with and stuff like that. First day of school, lunch. Me and my cousin, we have classes together. And me and my cousin, we're like this. We're very tight. Nothing can get in between us. So, first day of school, my cousin says, oh, that's the girl that doesn't like me. 5th grade, I didn't really talk to nobody like that for real. 6th grade, I still don't talk to people like that for real. But I promise you, and I can say I'm wrong for just looking in general. I promise you, I turned around and looked at her. And it wasn't even like how you looking for someone, but you're not trying to make it known that you're looking for them or at them. It was one of them looks. It was look at the person, then look around. That type of deal. It was that. And I kid you not, ever since then, the girl swore up and down she had a problem with me. And I don't even know you. And then it was also every time I'm sorry. I know there's people that's gonna see this that really love this girl, but I'm sorry. Girl, you are bipolar. And I know I'm talking about not being messy, but she was genuinely bipolar. And because 1 minute, I swear to God to you, I swear to God, 1 minute we could be kiki on the phone, not even kiki on a group chat, kiki the next minute they were posting videos about me and the crew, right? It's all love for you though, boo. I really don't have no issue. That moral of the story is things just start from really tiny things. So drama is pointless. If you see, it's another thing, bullying. If you see somebody getting bullied, you don't have to join in. And in all honesty, you really don't have to say anything. That is really none of your business. But if you do want to help, you can always go to them. My throat cracked. You can always go to them and be like, hey, do you need some help? Genuinely, you can honestly simply just say, hey, guys, that's not nice. Or you can go to a teacher about it. Or you can genuinely you can just go to a teacher about it. Tell them, hey, that's not cool. That's not nice. Go on about y'all day. Or both of y'all can just go to the principal about it. Y'all, the next topic is going to be your behavior, y'all. Please keep y'all behavior very cutesy, very demeaned, very mindful, y'all. Because I kid y'all not, like I said, my grandma was working in the school system. So I kid you not, she would come home all the time telling us how this teacher has talked so badly about this student. When I tell you, y'all, them teachers really do be talking about us like we are dogs. Please keep y'all behavior, just keep it cute. Please keep it cute, especially around the teachers, because they do talk about you really bad. I have heard it myself. I have heard the teacher talking about me, y'all. I have heard the teacher talking about me. If y'all want a story time about that, just text me on TikTok and tell me if y'all want a story time about that. But yes, I've in the teacher lounge. I know, my bad for being in there, but I'm in the teacher lounge and overheard the teacher talking about me. I was so mad. I went straight to my grandma and my godmama. Not my godmama, my godgrandma. Because I was so upset because this lady was so pressed about me. And mind you, I'm the type of child that I really was not doing all that for real. I didn't do all that at school. Yes, I played because I'm a child. What you expect? But at the same time, I wasn't that bad kid. She just always started with me. And it was honestly, I'm going to tell y'all right now, it was honestly because at the beginning of the school year, everybody was saying, oh, you're going to get your way because your grandma works here. And she was trying to prove a point that I wasn't. And baby, I didn't care to get my way. So you did all that for no reason. You really, what? Don't do me, boo. But y'all, keep y'all behavior cute. Don't do all that unnecessary stuff. Please do not try to show out for no friends, y'all. I don't care if your crush is around, the person that inspires you every day, somebody you want to impress. Please just keep your behavior cute, y'all. That's all I ask. Keep your behavior cute, because I would hate for y'all to get talked about. I know how bad them teachers really be talking about us, and it's not cute, it's not good, nothing. I really feel like they should get in trouble for talking about us like that. That's so disrespectful. Because first time we want to pop our neck at them, it's referral, ISS. That's not fair. So y'all, please keep y'all attitudes cute when it comes to teachers. Be respectful to y'all teachers. And that's it for behaviors. Alright y'all, this is the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for watching and staying tuned. I really do hope you guys take some of these advice in consideration and just consider taking my advice, because I promise y'all it might help y'all one day. I promise y'all. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching to the end. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn y'all notification bell so y'all be notified every time the CEO posts. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Magic, pulling up outside of magic. Low when I'm ripping the plastic.